why do you have self-doubt? It can't be this guy that you've just gone out with, because you've had four similar relationships, and they're wasting your time. Each one is taking 5 years, then they dump you, 10 years, then they dump you, and the biological clock is not helping. Yeah. So that's at least that one that's even trying, Mercy. Not everyone tries. Some, they don't even bother. They just see themselves not even getting involved in any relationship. They've got this wall that says back off, but they don't realize it. So no one even bothers to come to them, right? That's even before we start talking about the spiritual situation. So spiritually, you are accepting certain things. Spiritually, you're inviting certain things. Your interest, like remember we said your actions, you start looking at things, you start watching the wrong things, you can even connect. This is how you find the parents are not witches. You become a witch. How did that happen? It's because you've experienced certain things, you've accepted certain things, you're venturing into certain things. I'm going to touch on a sensitive subject, but it's important because a lot of people are crying, but it's very controversial what I'm going to say. So we look at feminism, yeah, the feminist movement. I know people are going to be up in arms with this, but at the end of the day, whenever you are declaring, oh, I don't need a man, who needs a man, I'm independent, let's go for independence, you can still be independent, you can still have it all. Like the Proverbs 31 woman, you can still do it. But I find the feminist movement is telling women that you're a victim. But maybe you do feel like a victim. But let's look at where that comes from. Where's that coming from? Why are you identifying yourself as a victim of a man? Because from where I'm standing, we have more power. We have power from the time Eve is giving Adam the apple to eat. We just don't know where our power is because we're trying so hard to be like how the men are. Because our strength is in our femininity. We have to be more feminine. That's our power. That is where our power is. So I will be coming back. I want to tap into the femininity side and to see where our power lies. It's about empowerment. So the reason why I had to spell it out and say it is because most people, when you talk of empowerment, they automatically think feminist, right? But I'm femininity, right? And that's damsel in distress. That's your strength, girl. That is your power, right? That is it. So I'll be coming back. We'll be talking about this. Oh, I don't know. I think I've lost you, Mercy. I've lost you. Can you hear me though? You froze for a minute. Can you hear me? You
I can see, I can hear you very well. Why is it frozen?
affects so our thoughts and right up to our actions, our belief, thoughts, action, outcome, right? And this affects our physical, our health, our health. The action you take. If you're gonna eat cake from morning until night, that's an action, right? That's an action. And somewhere, somehow, you were taught the idea that if you have cake, you're gonna feel better. But actually, there's organisms in your tummy that love sugar, that you're feeding sugar, that if that's what's happening there, and that's a physical situation. So we want to learn why are we doing this. So if for those that are listening, if you want to stop eating sugar, 2 weeks, stop eating sugar for 2 weeks, and you're gonna cut that habit. Yeah. So physical, I'm just hopping on topic. Our emotional and our character and our physical, how behavior can affect, right? So when we're looking at healing,